Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and tell you the quilt at the end of this video is one of the cutest things I've ever made in my whole entire life. And that has very little to do with me and everything to do with what's inside of this bag. This is the biggest Matilda Jane collection I've ever worked with, and honey, I wouldn't be surprised if Matilda Jane herself came knocking and wanted to claim this quilt as her own. I was gifted a handful of these outfits when my twins were little, and they were my most favorite things to dress them in. I mean, just look how cute this one is. I would wear that myself if it came in my size. But I can't even lie to y'all, it did sting just a little to cut all these pretty outfits up. But are they better off folded up all nice and neat in a Rubbermaid bin stuffed in an attic somewhere, or all cut up and turned into a beautiful quilt that's going to be treasured for decades? I'm going to go with the quilt, and I'm glad this mama did too. Now, I already know that there's going to be a right good bit of y'all that don't agree with this, and you think that these clothes will be better suited passed down to other kids that could wear them. And while you're absolutely entitled to your own opinion, before you go and make an ugly or rude comment here on this video, I want you to listen to and reflect on one of my most favorite quotes by the great Dr. Wayne Dyer. It goes like this: when you squeeze an orange, orange juice comes out, because that's what's inside. And when you're squeezed, what comes out is what's inside of you. I've been trying to explain this concept to my girls for the longest time, but we got a first-hand lesson about it at the beginning of summer. See, I had taken them and two of their little friends to the local pizza place right uptown for a couple slices of pizza. And when the pizza took longer than it normally does, my girls and their friends started doing these little hand clapping games. You know the ones I'm talking about, don't you? The ones that we spent hours on the playgrounds doing. I think my favorite one had to be Miss Mary Mac, and of course, I've already taught that one to my girls. But this was a new one they were learning, and it was so cute watching them try to get it right each and every time. And when they would mess up, their giggle boxes would turn all the way upside down, and they would laugh and laugh and laugh. And of course, they wanted me to take a video when they had it perfected.
Double, double this, double, double that, double this, double that, double this, that.
Now, I'm fully aware that the repetitive nature of these little hand clapping games can be quite annoying, but those little girls weren't being loud, rambunctious, or disrespectful at all. So you can only imagine the shock that came from me when this man about 4 booths behind us screamed at these kids. I was genuinely confused, like, are you talking to us? And then he proceeded to scream at me. And y'all, I am not one for confrontation, so all that I could get out was, you shouldn't speak to kids that way, and you shouldn't speak to me that way. All 5 of us looked as if we had just seen a ghost, so I thought it best for us to get on out of there. And as we were walking to the car, one of my girls said, "Mama, why was that man so angry?" I said, "Baby, we never know what people are going through or why they act the way they do, but it was not okay for him to yell at us like that." But instead of us saying ugly things about him that won't make no never mind, we're gonna pray for his soul. Because while it's true, hurt people, loved people, love people. And the Bible says that we should be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry, so that when we get squeezed, only the fruit of his spirit spills out.
Life gave me some lemons, but my Jesus, he be making lemonade.